By the end of tomorrow, we'll either be heading home or never be heard from again. It's hard to believe that we'll be facing a dragon. It has survived for a few hundred years. Are we ready to face something that ancient and powerful? However, we can't leave that thing to ravage the countryside. However, imagine the treasure hoard it must have. I heard that dragons like to sleep on their gold. It must be wealthy, being raiding all these centuries. We could retire after this, provided we survive. Speaking of survival, how are we meant to fall asleep before a battle like this? The hike up here has tired me, and the fights along the way have my muscles sore. Heck, I'll rest fine tonight. What am I worrying about? Will we get our names sung by bards if we are victorious? That'll let us have our choice in partners when we get back. After all this adventuring, I'm ready to settle down. It's been a long road. You what? You want to continue adventuring? It is challenging to imagine that we can keep winning, especially against the foes we have gone against. We've been through so much together. From fighting rats in a cellar to mind flayers, from orcs and now dragons. We've saved princesses and have gone sailing on the open waters. We've seen new lands and been deep underground. With our magical abilities combined, and the royal guard that has made the journey with us, we might make it through tomorrow. Is it bad luck to say goodbye before combat? That feels like a thing. Anyway, in case we don't survive, I've had a lot of fun traveling with you. We shared a few laughs, lost friends, and gained many more. I don't want to lose you too. Maybe we don't have to do this. We could run away. Do we have to be heroes and risk our lives? You're right. That's not me. I cannot back down from a challenge, especially when people are in danger. Whether we survive or not, I know you said you want to keep adventuring, but do you have any plans beyond that? In case things don't go as planned, like a plan B? As for me, I want to have a job where I can play all day. I want to answer my other calling, a lecturer, or what I like to call an entertainer. I want to speak to anyone who will listen, and I'll talk on philosophy and the arcane arts. You want a sample of it now? I'm not ready. I'm far too inexperienced. Plus, I still need to learn to speak in front of crowds. Yes, really. Yes, I do realize we've done what others have dreamed about. All the same, I still need to be more worth other people's time. I want to be of service, to be needed. Have you ever considered the two of us dating? You have? What do you think? Yes, I'm asking you out. Have you loved me for that long? We've known each other for over a few years, and you said nothing? I'm sorry I was blind to all the signs. When did I start liking you? It was 7 months ago, when we were sailing. It was when we landed on the island, went to the temple, and fought the Hydra. The battle was difficult, and I fell by one of its bites. You and our friends defeated it. After you nursed me back to health, that should have indicated that you liked me. Thank you. I needed to hear that. I regret that it took me so long to start my adventuring life. I'm not saying that I regret meeting you. If I had known that I indeed have it in me to do everything we have, I might not have been so afraid for so many years. I mentioned when I started liking you, but not when I realized that I loved you. It was when we were traveling under the mountains. The cave-in separated us when we were lost. You had fallen into a ravine, spraining your ankle. We were apart for what felt like hours. I'd been calling out your name and eventually heard you in the darkness. I made my way down to you with a rope. Even with a rope, I slipped and cut my arm. You were trembling, and your eyes were red from crying. You hugged me so tightly, and I comforted you to the best of my abilities. So I got you on my back and I carried you out of there. Fortunately, we were close to the exit, which there was a nearby village. At that point, I've never lost anyone. I was afraid of losing you. It was my choice to take that route. It was my fault. I realized how much you meant to me when I almost lost you in the depths. During your time, did you ever imagine yourself fighting a dragon? No, me neither. That's something that only happens in fairy tales. Am I scared? Strangely enough, no. I'm not afraid because either I'll survive or not. There won't be any need to worry either way. Yes, we could lose one another, but why be afraid of my imagination? Yes, I'm worried for your safety, but I know you to be brave and capable. And I've learned not to let fear stop me. I already know the cost of inaction. This upcoming battle is crucial, and if I were to walk away, I could never forgive myself. I want to be needed. So why not do my best to make the world a better place than when I found it? I don't want to fade into history. I want to leave behind a legacy of self-acceptance and bravery. You think I would make an excellent father? Thank you. That's not exactly what I meant, but I'm glad you think so. With the magic running in our veins, I bet we could have powerful magical children. Until I started adventuring, I could only dream of having a partner, a girlfriend. Little did I know that we could achieve that we have. That I did have it in me to be powerful. But you said you want to continue this lifestyle. When do you want to settle down? Do you want to do this for a few more years, or for a decade? That's something to think about, questing for that long. You're fearless. It is a lifestyle. You would follow me and stay by my side like that? Does that mean you want to be together always? I'm speechless. May we hug and enjoy the sound of the campfire for now? Great. We should get some rest soon. It's an important day tomorrow. May I play with your hair? Alright.